And let's kick off directly and check DeFi as it is right now. It is no longer just a playground for coders or cyberpunks. It's entering its regulated phase, regulated territory. And what are the key shifts you're seeing in how infrastructure is being built to meet compliance expectations, but without losing its core benefits?
Who will be the first?
Okay, let's see. Would you like us to start with Thomas and speak from his product and enterprise angle?
Yes, sure. So I think it's a very interesting topic. So indeed, DeFi, I think, is evolving from experimentation to become a critical financial infrastructure. And if we take requirements coming, so compliance requirements coming from MiCA, for instance, MiCA requires the underlying infrastructure to be real-time auditable and to be real-time compliance and not to have periodic reporting, for instance. On our side, and I would like also to share our experience on that, we have some miners and node operators as part of our group. And one of the requirements that we have to comply so that the infrastructure complies with MiCA is to make sure that first we are highly scalable, to make sure that all the transactions are auditable, verifiable, and so on. And also to have 99.99% uptime, so that we are sure that to comply to the MiCA requirements. So I think we see a world where of all the application and the fintech application, for instance, will focus on user experience, but also market expansion, and that the core infrastructure component will make sure that we embed core compliance capabilities to ensure compliance at scale. So I think this is one of the implication when it comes to be aligned with compliance requirements.
Okay, so we have entered a very tangible phase. And Andre, from your point of view, in terms of legal and regulatory nuance, Thomas already mentioned a few things, what they need to do to comply with MiCA. What's your point of view?
So basically, as Thomas was saying, we have two main frameworks that are relevant here. One is MiCA, which in simple terms tell crypto providers how they should do it and how they should act. On the other side, we have the AML regime, which basically answers the question of who you are, first of all. These laws, if we are putting them one together to another, we are speaking about literally hundreds of pages of regulation. It's like a novel. But I like this saying, I think it's from Einstein or something, that you don't really understand something if you're not able to explain it in simple terms. So I think that for your question, a relevant observation would be from an AML perspective, in the sense that AML needs to address who you are. And here, I think that the legislation is quite flexible because it allows also for DeFi the logic where users are identified of what is called point of entry. So basically,